If you can put this out again that we're covering this live, I've been doing it. All right, we're going to update everybody, and let's start the whole story here. This is a vehicle that is being chased by police, or at least was. It started in the Inglewood neighborhood. We heard at one point right off the Dan Ryan near about 67th Street. The vehicle was being chased by Chicago police and then was able to get on the southbound side of the Dan Ryan Expressway. And Pam is showing you it here now. Went out the Dan Ryan, out I-57, and we are currently southbound I-57, heading down towards 147th Street. The Tri-State, that new Tri-State interchange, a few years old, that is a possibility. Heard at one point that this vehicle struck a Chicago police. All right, if folks can stay with us here, we're going to talk the transmission here a bit. All right, never mind, okay. All right, this is southbound I-57, southbound Interstate 57. We are approaching 159th. I'm going to talk to my pilot for 1 second here. What's bingo, Roger? All right, thank you. Again, if you haven't watched live streaming before, it's a lot more casual. We have a lot going on. What I was just talking to my pilot about was how much fuel we have left. You're looking at a high-speed pursuit that started on the city's south side near 67th, just west of the Dan Ryan, and this vehicle is now crossing the 159th exit. I thought he said never mind. Steve, we are not switching, right? We're not switching? Okay. My educated guess here is this vehicle is going to go south on 57 and probably just keep going south. So we may get pretty far south at some point. All right, so just listening to what's called ISPERN, that is the Illinois State Police Emergency Response Network. Again, the Chicago police started this chase. Once it got onto the Dan Ryan, they terminated it. Again, we've told you about this with chases before. It's not as simple as going after the vehicle and trying to get it. Everybody's safety has to be priority one. So a lot of police agencies here now maybe don't even want to get involved with how erratic this vehicle is going. Getting off 159th there, Roger? All right, the vehicle is now exiting, and that is, I believe, the westbound 159th Street exit. Westbound 159th. Roger, is that a police helicopter? All right, we've got a police helicopter that is right. Did he turn back around, Pam? All right, the police just did a 180 now. And the vehicle is now heading eastbound on 159. Exited westbound on 159, turned around into Cloverleaf, and is now heading eastbound 159th towards the Markham area. We're updating things on social media here too. All right, so now the vehicle is eastbound on 159th. We are approaching Western Dixie Highway in that area. You may see here at a much lower level than us, there is a police helicopter that has picked this up as well. And it's turning around, and it flows at a much, much lower altitude than we do. So now the vehicle heading eastbound on 159th. We're in the Markham area. I misspoke before. We're heading towards Kedzie now. So we're heading towards Kedzie. The police helicopter is following this vehicle now. Again, the Chicago police terminated this chase quite a while ago. And I had heard on that Illinois State Police Emergency Response Network that a lot of the suburban municipalities were not picking up the pursuit. Again, safety's priority one, and this vehicle being pursued at a high rate of speed actually may put people in more danger. Even though I'm sure that they want to get this vehicle, it hit a Chicago squad. Looks like it's slowing down here. We're going at the stoplight here. So we're eastbound 159th and Kedzie. Let's see what happens here. Eastbound 159th and Kedzie, there is a squad right in the middle of the intersection, right on the other side of the street. Pam, wide out in just a little bit, Pam. You don't want to lose it, I know, but right above, up from where Pam is, there's a squad. They're coming out, and I think this is coming. There's your squad that's coming in right now. There's another squad. So we've got a lot of Markham squads, and here we go. Squads are moving in. 159th and Kedzie, eastbound 159th and Kedzie. Squads are moving in. They are coming up to the car. Use caution here. Weapons drawn. Stay wide. Weapons are drawn. Weapons are drawn here. We're going to go wide. We're going to go wide here to make sure that we don't show anything here live on the air. So we're eastbound 159th at Kedzie here. A lot of suburban vehicles. They're on the scene. They have come into the scene here. More coming on. Looks like it's ended, and hopefully this suspect will surrender peacefully. We'll have an arrest. Suspect's on the ground. Guys, can we go back in? The suspect is on the ground. News desk, the suspect's on the ground. I think we can go back in, Pam. Okay, we're going in now. Suspect is on the ground. And it looks like we are going to have an arrest here. And a suspect is in handcuffs. This is eastbound 159th towards Kedzie. We're near Markham. A pursuit and a chase, although a lot of the police terminated at one point. That started in the city's Inglewood neighborhood near the area of 63rd and Yale. There are several suspects here now. There were 4 that were inside the vehicle, Pam's telling me. And everybody is down on the ground. This started in the Chicago Inglewood neighborhood near 63rd Street, west of the Dan Ryan, went out the Dan Ryan, went out I-57, and has ended here in the Markham area near 159th and Kedzie. Yes, sir. I've got you. All right. Copy that. We'll be coordinating our 6 o'clock news, and we'll have this live in the 6 o'clock news in about 10 minutes or so as this pursuit comes to an end here on eastbound side of 159th.
Cheryl, that is Alex Sparkman's 2009 Ford Escape right there. It was stolen from her Lincoln Park condo early last week. She thought it was gone forever. But then her friend got an ABC7 tweet of this feed a little less than 24 hours ago. And today, for better or for worse, she has her vehicle back. From Englewood down to the Hazel Crest border with Markham.
We run a plate, that's flat. Yeah, it's coming back stolen. Took a spot car. Is anybody injured? 34, he hit our car. We're fine.
Is that your car?
That is my car.
How strange is it to see your car in that situation?
It was pretty crazy. I actually didn't realize it was in the chase until a friend had sent me a message on Facebook. He saw it on ABC7's Twitter feed and sent me a message, and I knew immediately that it was my car just because of the 2 stickers on the back.
The chase involved shoulder riding, dangerous maneuvers, and high speed. Eventually, Chopper 7 HD captured the arrest of 4 suspects near a car dealership in Hazel Crest. One of the staff there said they heard at least one suspect laughing.
Clearly, they don't see the consequences to their actions.
And yelling to witnesses to put his name on Facebook.
I was hoping it would turn up. I was being optimistic, but I really wasn't expecting to ever see it again.
After getting off her computer, Sparkman says she called Chicago police. A few hours later, they told her to retrieve her ride, sporting a dent from the chase, at the police station in Englewood. We found it. Yeah, it definitely smells. Back in the same spot from which it was stolen.
It's dirty. They used my car handles as ashtrays. There was candy wrappers and a lot of stolen goods.
After what happened, Sparkman says the car that took her to college is now likely too sullied for her to keep.
The inside is nothing like the last time I saw it. It smells like smoke and other horrible things, so just not a good situation.